Okay, so we're going to get started in a seated position. You can sit cross-legged or any way you feel comfortable. Close the eyes. I'm just going to take a few breaths here. Breathing in, trying to fill the lungs a little bit more. Expanding chest and rib cage. And breathing out. Breathing in again, creating that gentle stretch. And breathing out. And again, big breath in. Feeling the breath, feeling the lungs expanding out through the back also. And then breathing out. Feel how these inhales are also a form of stretching. I'm going to interlace the fingers and bring the arms up. And just stretch upwards. Hi, Gabriella. Hi. I'm just going to make sure that it's my screen that's recorded. Okay, so we're just going to do a little stretch upwards. And release. And then bringing the left hand to the floor, we're just going to reach over, not staying, just kind of loosening up the spine. And then we're going to stay a little bit longer. And switch over to the other side. And coming up. And take the right hand, bring it to the left knee. Left hand behind, and you just, that's very gentle. It's like you're wringing out a towel, a wet towel. Imagine you're just trying to wring it out. That's what we're trying to do to our spine. And then come back in and wringing out that towel on the other side. Going back into center. We're just going to start to move the head from side to side. Loosening up the neck. If you've had a long morning looking at the computer screen, this could be really pleasant. And then we're going to do little semicircles over and back. And then looking up as high as you can. And then looking down, tucking the chin as much as you can. Continuing on like this. You're creating all the throat is stretched in one direction, and then the back of the neck is stretched when you go in the other direction. And you might find as you warm up that you can go deeper. That your chin could get even closer to the chest. Feel how that goes down and further down the spine as you go deeper. And coming back up. We're going to bring the right ear towards the right shoulder and take our right hand and just press against the hand, giving that a nice gentle release to the left side of the neck. And then coming up, and we'll switch over to the other side. and release. Shake out the shoulders. We're going to come up to standing now. We're just going to place our hands on our shoulders and do little circles. And then change direction. And shake them out. And now we're going to we do our cactus arms. So I'll just show you how the back moves when we open. We want to really squeeze the shoulder blades together. Yeah? Breathe in here and then breathe out, squeezing those shoulder blades together. The head might even lift. And then when you breathe in, you can try to separate the shoulder blades and then breathe out, extra squeeze. So we're trying to mobilize that area of the scapula. And check it out. I'm going to start to just swing the arms from side to side. Again, this is a great one for mobilizing the spine. And this is a great one for releasing tension and just bringing some energy into the body. And slowing it down. We're going to interlace the fingers now. We're just going to try to bring the shoulders back and squeeze the shoulder blades together, and then we're just going to fold over the legs. Shake the head out. And gently release the hands. And we're going to try and uncurl to come up. And then releasing, rolling the shoulders out. Okay, so we're nice and wide with the feet. We're just going to do circles with the hips. And the hip area is an area that tends to get locked. I'm just trying to go in all directions. You can hear my clicking hips now. And shake it out. And now we're just going to kind of like bounce a little bit up and down. Again, this is another one that's really good for just shaking out any excess tension in the body. And slowing it down. And now we're going to just roll over the toes on one side and just do little circles. Just trying to massage out the feet. And we'll switch to the other side. And shake them out. And we'll come to the top of our mat now for some sun salutations.
I have to take this, it's my mother.
Oh, no worries, I'll put you on mute and I'll continue, okay? So feet together at the top of the mat. Inhale, reaching up. And exhale. Inhale, lift the head. And exhale, step the feet back. Find your plank position. Choose from here if you wish to bring the knees down before you lower. Inhaling, arch. And exhale, lift the hips up and back. Giving the body the time that it needs to kind of stretch out. You might move the legs and bending one leg, bending the other. Kind of warm up and stretch those calves. And then looking to the top of the mat, we're going to jump, walk, or step to the top. Inhaling here, exhaling, folding over the legs. Inhale, push into the feet, come up. And exhale, arms down by your side. Inhaling, reaching up again. Exhaling, fold. Inhale, lift the head of the chest. Exhale, step the feet back, find your plank and choose your option as you lower. Inhale and arch. And exhale, hips up and back. Keep breathing here. And walk, step or jump forwards. Inhaling, head up. Exhale, folding over the legs. And inhale, come up. Exhale, arms down by your side. Inhaling, reaching up again. Exhaling, fold. Inhale, head up. Exhale, step or jump back and lower. Inhaling, arch. And exhale, lift the hips. One, two, three, four, five. Walk, step or jump to the top of your mat. Inhaling, head up. Exhale, head to the legs. Inhale, push into the feet, come up. And exhale. Again, inhale, reaching the arms up. Exhaling, fold. Inhale, head up. Exhale, step or jump the feet back. Choose your option as you lower. Inhaling, arch. And exhale, hips up and back. One, two, three, four, five. Walk, step or jump to the top of the mat. Inhaling, head up. Exhale, head to the legs. Inhale and push into the feet, come up. And exhale, arms down by your side. One more. Inhale, reach up again. Exhaling, fold. Inhale, head up. Exhale, step or jump the feet back. Option to bring the knees down and then lower. Inhaling, arch. And exhale, hips up and back. 5 breaths here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Walk, step or jump to the top of the mat. Inhaling, head up only. Exhale, head down. Inhale, push into the feet, bring the arms up, palms together. And exhale, arms down by your side. Separating the feet out hip distance now, hands to waist. Inhale, we're going to fold over the legs, let the hands hang down. And then the legs might be straight or they might be a little bit bent. It will depend on how the body is feeling. We're just trying to get the hips up and over as much as possible. So the hands might help to stop you from falling. And just try to relax the spine, relax the neck. Again, releasing any tension here. Strong stretch in the backs of the legs. And now from here, we're going to roll up. So you're going to bend the knees a bit anyway, and you're going to try to uncurl the body, feeling each vertebra as you come up. Then rolling the shoulders back at the top. Step the left foot back with the toes turning out to the side. Stretch the arms out and we're going down into our triangle pose. Look up to the top hand if you can, or keep the head neutral. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhaling, come up, turn the feet, and exhale down the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, come up. Turn the feet again. This time we're going to go wider. And bend that front leg. Place the forearm on the thigh. Stretch the left arm over. Strong in your back leg. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, push into that foot, turn, and exhale. We'll do the other side. Inhaling, come up. We'll turn the feet again. We're going to go into a twist. So we're going to bring the left knee to the floor now. Bring our left elbow to the outside of the right knee and press the palms together. So you might just stay here, twisting the body. Or if you want to make it a little harder, you might lift the back knee. 2, 3, 4, 5. From here, we're going to take that left hand, we're going to bring it to the floor. We're going to reach up with the right. And now here you might fire up that back leg if you haven't already. And coming down, we're going to turn. And do those 2 poses on the other side. So right elbow, left thigh, press the palms together. And then bringing that right hand to the floor, left arm up, and possibly firing up the back leg. And then bringing that hand down to the floor, we're going to turn ourselves around. So feet are parallel now, and hands are on the floor, and fold. And from this position, we're going to try to interlace the fingers behind the back and squeeze the shoulder blades together. And bring the arms over a little bit, creating that space. And releasing the hands. Walk them out a little bit in front of you. Turn the right fingers out to the right side and bring the left arm up. And then switch hands. And then bringing that hand down. We're going to start to walk our hands over towards the right, towards that front foot. And from here, we're going to come up, raise the arms up. And then cactus arms and open the chest, pulling that knee forwards. Coming back in, we're going to take that foot out to the side, bring our hands to the inside. Lizard pose. And then just placing our right hand on our right knee, looking over our right shoulder. And the sole of that right foot might lift a little bit. And coming back in, and we'll bring that leg back. We'll bring the other leg forwards. So first we're going up. Then cactus arms and leaning forwards, opening the chest, letting the head go up. And then coming back, bringing the hands to the floor, bringing that foot out to the side. And taking that left hand to the left knee, looking over the left shoulder, and you might let the sole of that left foot lift a little bit. And releasing. And now we're going to step our right foot forwards and sit in this squat position. And again, playing around with placing left hand on the knee and just opening the hips out, and then switching to the other side. And coming back into center. And from here, we're going to find the floor, lift the legs. And from here, with bent legs, we're going to try and lean back and straighten them a little bit. We're going to do a dynamic, so coming in, bent knees, and leaning back, trying to straighten. Taking a rest. Bring the soles of the feet together now. Holding the toes, shake out the knees. And then folding over those legs. And coming up. So we're going to do our single leg stretch now. We're going to lie back, engage the core muscles, bring one leg up towards the ceiling, squeeze to bring the second leg up. And then we're going to take head, neck, shoulders off the floor, and you're going to reach for one leg, pulsing for 2 while you let the other one go down, and then switch. So you don't have to go really far down. There's somewhere that allows you to maintain your core. And getting a good stretch in the backs of the legs while we're at it. One more on each side. And releasing. From here, bringing the right knee into the chest. Interlace the fingers and press down as you straighten the left leg. And then you're going to take that knee out to the side. Look in the other direction. Keep strong and anchored in the opposite leg. Bring it back in. And slide it down, and we'll switch legs. Bringing the left knee in, pressing it towards your chest. And then bringing it out to the side, keeping anchored in the opposite leg. And inhaling, coming back in. Bring the other knee in now. And just bring both into the chest. And then we're going to just do little circles with the knees. So using your hands to help you make these little circles. And then we'll switch direction. And bring the soles of the feet to the floor. Just swaying the knees now from side to side. And then we're going to stay a little longer on each side. Back into center and switch. And coming back in. Bring the knees into the chest. We're going to try and roll up from here. Come up to sitting. And we're going to bend the right leg now. Place the foot next to the thigh. Reach the arms up. And then fold over that straight leg. And inhaling, come up. Exhale. Let's switch legs. Reaching up and then reaching forwards. And coming back up. I'm going to come to kneeling now. And we're going to stretch our right leg out. Slide our right hand down that leg and stretch our left arm over. And coming back in, we'll switch legs. And back in again. Okay, so we're going to come back down with the right leg bent. And then we're going to bring our right hand behind us. And we're going to lift up onto this right knee. And then swoop to the side and over. And coming down, we'll do that on the other side. So left leg bent this time, left hand behind, and we're pressing up into that leg as we stretch over. And coming back down, we'll come over onto all fours now. We want to bring our left hand into the center. We stretch the right arm out, or right leg out, and we bring our right arm up towards the ceiling. So really trying to bring the sit bones together, create that core control to minimize wobble here. And bringing that hand down, bending that leg. So all fours are down again. We're going to tuck the toes. And we're just going to lift the knees an inch off the floor. And bring them down. And now we're going to keep our right hand on the floor. Stretch our left leg out. And bring our left arm up towards the ceiling. Squeezing sit bones together, lifting the pelvic floor, squeezing those core muscles to minimize any shake here. And then bringing that left hand down, back to all fours. And then we're going to make sure our toes are tucked. We're going to lift the knees again, just an inch off the floor. Squeeze the belly. And if you wanted to make it harder, you might just take one foot off, take the other foot off. Little walks. If you want, you can just stick to the other if you like. And then bring the knees down. We're going to start to walk our hands away from us now and let our chest go towards the floor. You want to try and keep the hips back on top of the knees or even further away to maximize this stretch. And wherever you are with this one, then you're going to make sure your elbows are on the floor. You're going to bend your arms to try and bring your hands to your shoulders. And coming out, coming up onto all fours again. And then we're just going to take our right hand and thread it in between the left hand and the left knee. Try to keep the hips squared, just in the more of the upper back. And coming up, and we'll do the other side. And back up. And we're going to lie down for relaxation. So if you need an extra layer, you need a blanket or anything, grab it, get comfortable. There's also the option to bring the legs up the wall. Just release any tension in the legs, and you can do your relaxation here if you like. Lying back, allowing the eyes to gently close. I'm going to take a big breath in. And sigh it out through the mouth on the exhale. And again, big breath in. One last time. Making sure that shoulders are relaxed, that the jaw is unclenched. The hips are nice and relaxed. You're letting yourself rest for these few minutes. Letting the mind be soft. And starting to move toes and fingers, waking the body up gently.